Cool.
Okay,
Cool.
hey, welcome to the Supreme Team Podcast.
Yeah.
I'm Mikey, and today we have Sean.
Hello, I'm your local skeleton.
We have Alyssa
Hi, I'm your local gamer girl.
and Matt.
It's raining sideways!
We've already done that bit.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Damn it.
It's raining from the ground, just going straight into the sky.
No, I just said it was sideways, Sean.
Can you imagine
Wouldn't
how
it be weirder?
terrifying rain would be if instead of it coming down, it went upwards?
Whoa,
Well,
I
one,
think
a lot
people
of
would
people.
die.
That's called a bidet.
Yes,
he's got a
bring
point.
up,
Yeah.
Have you ever actually used a
relevant
bidet?
topics.
No.
I used one time when I was very young, and I think the stimulation was too much for me because I cried.
I don't think I've ever used one. No,
I don't think so
Mhm.
either.
I haven't even seen one.
Yeah.
I've
don't
seen
think
I've
I've
seen
either.
one. I've never used one.
I just can't get over the fact that you cried.
It's not very... Yeah, it's not very... Well, when I say I was very young.
Okay.
And we were staying in a hotel, and they had, like, the bidet attachment that you can put in the toilet, right?
Right.
So it's like you use it and then you do that, and there was like a button on it. And I was really young, and I asked my mom. I said, "What is that?" And it's like, "Oh, it's a bidet." And I was like, "What's a bidet?" You're saying this like I'm new to this world. Like I don't know things. Like you have to explain it. And she's like, "Yeah, it's like instead of using toilet paper, well, you're still supposed to wipe, like, because it might not get everything, but there's like, you press the button and it shoots water at your butt to clean it." And I was like, "What?" She's like, "Yeah." And I was like, "I'm gonna go try it." So I sit down, I did my business the next day. It shoots up and it hit me, and I wasn't ready.
Did you
It was,
shit in the
I wasn't
bidet?
ready.
it hit my little butthole and taters, and I was like, "Ooh!" And then I spent the rest of the time wiping my butt while crying. You know?
Hydrophobia, yeah, just afraid of it.
Did they
just-
like make sure that you knew to not like go in the bidet?
No. I mean that's the hotel's problem, really, isn't it?
Uh-huh.
No, it's the next person to use its problem.
That's
That's the problem.
still the hotel's problem. It eventually becomes the hotel's problem.
What if
Yes.
what if it became your problem? Like if your mom or someone used it.
Dog, I was a child.
I thought I'd excuse it.
Remember,
And
folks.
And
Remember-
if anything, she'd have to blame herself.
Remember to let your children know that a bidet is gonna, splash you in a place. It's gonna feel very kind of weird.
Right in your asshole.
Yeah.
The fact that you have to teach your children constantly where to and not to pee and poop is a constant source of anxiety for my future self.
Yeah,
Mhm.
I was actually thinking about that earlier today. Like,
Hmm.
the things that I know now, I'm gonna have to teach somebody one day, and it's gonna be
Right.
fucking hard.
I hope they're not like me, because I have another good story revolving around pee and poop.
Mhm, mhm.
Yeah.
Okay, why not?
When I was
Why
also
not?
young, my grandma, she would have me and my cousins over on the weekend, so our parents could have like dates and stuff and everything.
Mhm,
And it was three boys. My cousin Ryan was older, and me and my cousin Devin are 6 days apart in age, so we're like twins.
Okay.
And she'd say, Grandpa around this time gets ready to go to work, so you have to pee, just go outside. And what do you call it when you link two things? Like mental I thought I could pee outside.
Just like anytime you want it, anywhere.
No. She was fine as long as we went in the corner. Like where the neighbors couldn't see us.
Something
But
tells
I
me you
thought,
can go in the corner.
no, well, it's not all the time. But but by like linking these two things in my head, I said I can pee outside. I can take a shit outside.
Oh no.
So little like, I think I was like 4 at the time. I was real young.
Mm-hmm.
So like my grandma's inside, and I know Grandpa's getting ready for work, so I can't go in there. So I'm like, all right, I gotta make a poo poo. So I squat down. I just drop a mean one, and Devin's running around the yard because we're empty headed, and he steps in it.
Oh
Oh.
no.
So I'm standing there pointing and laughing. My grandma comes outside. Devin's hopping around. I'm laughing at him. He's got shit on his foot. She has no dog to speak of. So- and she sees me laughing, and she's like, "What happened?" And Devin said, "I stepped in Matt's poo." So she picks me up and starts spanking me bare ass. So she's got shit on her hand. I'm crying. He's
What the
crying.
fuck?
Poops everywhere.
Oh my god.
It was just a bad time. And that is probably the funniest thing that like my family brings up to me
all the time. Yeah.
There
on a
have
pretty consistent
there
basis.
have been very few times in which I have peed outside and I was not drunk.
You got drunk as a kid?
No, I mean like just in general.
Oh. Yeah, it makes
mean-
more sense, doesn't it?
Yeah. I mean like I went to West Virginia in middle school.
Mhm.
With my family. So it was me, my brother, my grandfather,
Mhm.
my dad, and a bunch of like my grandfather's like hunting club buddies.
Sure.
And so I fucking hated it. That place was boring as hell for a middle schooler who
Hey.
did nothing but play
Hey.
Roblox.
Right.
I don't care that you're going to WVU. West Virginia sucks.
No.
Yeah. Yeah, no, it does, trust me,
There's
I know.
nothing there. There's a couple of towns sprinkled everywhere
There's
like a
mountains.
fucking cosmic brownie.
Oh, my picture's not even a cosmic brownie anymore.
I know, I'm very disappointed.
He is small crab. He's small face crab. If you click on him, you'll see.
But anyways, so there was like this little spring that they would get their water from. They would fill up jugs with it. So I'm walking over there. I'm filling up the jugs, and I'm like, wow, I really have to pee. So I just walk away. I walk away from the spring and do not pee in the spring. I walk away from it and I just start peeing, and I see like this deer, or I don't know the difference between like deers and does and bucks and stuff.
Antlers.
Yeah, I mean, my eyes were also shitty, and they still are. So I'm just staring it dead in the eyes while I'm taking a piss, and it's just staring back at me. We're just having this staring contest, and I'm just sitting there thinking in my head,
Mhm.
you get any closer, I will pee on you.
Well, here's the real question. Did you at any point lessen the stream, or did you just
No,
like
I kept going.
did you pee harder? Perhaps to assert dominance.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
Make
it's
it
like
over with the stream.
well, no, it's like you're standing at the urinal with a couple other guys in the room. You know, you come in. There's two things that are going to happen. Either you're going to have a hard time taking a piss, or you can piss even harder and be the alpha of the bathroom.
All right. Well.
Alpha of the
Alyssa
bathroom.
wouldn't
Listen,
know.
Alyssa, you
I
wouldn't get it.
know.
I wouldn't know.
Alyssa, let me
Speaking of peeing outside,
wait,
have you ever had to do it?
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, like
Well,
on road trips.
yeah. Wait, they made you pee outside? They didn't let you use the bathroom like a normal person?
Well, I mean, it was like long drive. We're in the middle of nowhere. There's no exits to be found.
Uh-huh.
You just gotta do it outside, dude.
Yeah.
I mean, do you have any like good stories? Like maybe
Nope. Literally not at all.
maybe you got stung in the
I've
butt by a mosquito?
No, but I did have to pee in a bottle once in a Burger King.
Oh.
parking.
Whoa,
Speaking
what?
of peeing in bottles.
How does that work, by the
I
way?
was saying-
Is there like a designated
You do it
runoff
real slow.
You do it.
Oh.
Just go, take it one step
Does,
at a time.
do you like...
I don't like where this is about to go.
It is like... If it's
was
like... If I
literally,
know,
like,
if
5
I'm
years
thinking... Because I'm so confused.
Why?
Was it like a Gatorade bottle, or was it like a glass bottle? Like
No,
what?
like a water bottle, like a.
So it's a
Deer
small.
Park.
You probably pissed everywhere.
I was also 6.
Now you're changing the story. First you were 5, now you're 6. Put them together. Now you're
Okay.
11, and you still peed everywhere.
Probably.
Yeah.
So speaking of peeing in bottles, one time,
Jesus.
Segue.
Yeah.
Next segue.
I remembered it when she said it. One time, I was in a show called Dead Man's Cell Phone. Terrible fucking show, by the way. I don't care if you like it.
Yes.
It's terrible.
Mm-hmm.
I was playing Gordon, and for the entire first act, I didn't have to do
Freeman.
shit. So, Gordon's a dead man, by the way. So yeah, the entire first act, I didn't have to do shit. So I'm just sitting back there chilling, and I'm on my phone, and then fucking intermission comes, and all of a sudden I have to piss, but everybody's out of their seats, and I'm not allowed to leave. And the room we had to sit in was this tiny 20-foot by 20-foot room that had all of the stage-hands, which was like 4 of them, I think, 4 stage-hands, and then 6 actors in this 20-foot by 20-foot room.
All right.
So I'm sitting there like, guys, I really have to fucking pee, but there's no way I'm gonna be able to get out there without them seeing me. And they're like, okay, well, I don't know what you want us to do. And so this girl Izzy walks up to me and she's like, hey, here's my Coke, or here's my Pepsi bottle. Go behind those boxes, because there was like a stack of boxes, and just pee. And I was like, okay. So I walk behind the boxes, I'm peeing, and like everybody's dead quiet. And I'm like, can you guys just like please talk, so you don't hear me just pissing in this bottle back here. And
Yes, the anxiety of people hearing the
it was
pee.
not only that, the room we were in was connected to the stage, and it was in a black box, so like they could definitely hear that.
That's now that's another level of yeah, I don't think I could do that.
Oh no, I
That's-
mean, I had one really bad experience when I was like super drunk in the back of the car, and they told me to pee in a bottle. So the one thing I can say about my penis is it's proportionate. I'm a very large man,
Proportion.
and
yes. How
so
that-
like I can like barely fit it inside like the thick rimmed Gatorade bottles. So I was trying to use like a normal thing, and I had somehow like shoved the tip into like the thing.
Man, I'm really not
But
liking where these conversations are going now.
I'm
But,
not
like-
liking it either. I don't really want to know.
But like
about
the
this.
air pressure was like building up because like more stuff was going in the bottle than could actually handle it.
Extreme detail flex.
And then because then the air
Extreme
pressure
detail.
because then the air pressure pushed my wiener out, and I peed all over the guy's backseat.
Bottle rocket. Propelled bottle
And
rocket.
I was hammered, and I'm laughing, and he's like, "What's happening back there?" And I went, "I'm peeing."
Can we please transition to something else? Anything
Well,
else?
talking about just bad things in general. Let's talk about irrelevant YouTubers that we used to watch.
Oh yeah, we were talking about this earlier. Like YouTubers
Yes.
that used to exist
Yes.
or still exist, but just
They-
aren't relevant anymore.
They can be bad. They can be bad ones that destroyed their career, or ones that just moved on. And the one that I will always bring up that I loved was Scene Anners, because Scene Anners, it was like I watched him all through like high school.
Does he still have
Mhm.
I
videos?
watched- Rarely. Like he'll get on and play with like Chilled Chaos and like Gassy Mexican, but like
Right.
I don't. And like Hutch, like I remember I know Hutch still makes videos.
I
Chilled
mean,
Chaos still like I hear that Chilled maybe like moving on because he's kind of done. Like you got new people like Vanos and like all them like
what
moving
do you
in.
mean new people? Vanos is old.
Yeah, okay, he's old, but like I like a lot of the time I started seeing people like shift, like leave, like
Bro,
Gassy Mexican.
CNN's last video was a year ago.
Yeah.
I don't know. I also felt like C. Nanners didn't seem like the type of guy who was in it for fame or anything.
No.
It was just something he did for fun.
Yeah.
And then he started to catch on, and everyone was like quoting him and everything, and he was just like, I'm just gonna
I
go
thought-
make clothes with my hot wife.
Yeah, well, no.
I mean, he's still got.
I think that he did a great job. I think it was hilarious. He never had to like try or be a personality. I mean, yes, he did have his personalities, but that was all just him,
He's still
playing,
got like
having fun.
5.5 million subscribers though.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah,
That's crazy.
yeah.
Like there's gaming channels out there like Fitz and Swagger Souls. I don't think does Fitz have 5 million subscribers?
Fitz is the popular one amongst them.
Yeah, Fitz is the most popular. Okay, he has 5.5.
There's also Sark, Mr. Sark.
I don't even know
He used
who
to
that
play
is.
with him. He used to play with CNNers. He's really good.
I think his channel started to die when he had when he had the baby, because he couldn't like be loud and entertaining or anything anymore, so he had to shift a lot of his attention over towards that.
Yeah.
Because I'm pretty sure he had like a real job as well.
Yeah.
One channel that it's not dead, but if we're talking about like decline as well, if you guys have ever watched Spazzy,
I've heard that name.
It sounds familiar.
he's a Swedish YouTuber. Personally, my absolute favorite YouTuber of all time. The only person I've ever donated to on Twitch was Spazzy. Because he's an entertainer first, more than anything. Like, probably one of my favorite videos of him is him playing Duck Game with a bunch of people.
Yeah.
And just the reactions, he does like all this editing, and for a long time he was doing his own editing. And he seems very involved with his own stuff. But he had like almost, I think like 1.5 million subscribers at one point, and then he was like, I'm not really having fun playing League, so like I might play it a little bit more, but like it's not going to be the main focus of the channel anymore. And he lost like 600,000 subscribers.
That was yeah.
Because League isn't really a fun game to just always play and record.
Yeah.
Like that's what I'm trying to do with my channel is just avoid playing the same game over and over again.
Right.
Yeah. It's more like the diversifying what you can play. I mean, like there's rare extreme like examples of people getting away with that, but like they also have like they do talking points while they play. So like again, Northern Lion, my roommate Jeff watches it, and I watched a few of his episodes. He's got like hundreds and hundreds of episodes of the Binding of Isaac. Yeah, Binding of Isaac.
The Rinding of Isaac.
Right. Yeah, Binding of Isaac. He's binded while he's going to the dungeon of his mother's house. But while he plays the game, right? He's talking about crazy things or just about anything. Yeah.
Sorry, no. I was thinking of the Rinding of Isaac as he goes through the outside of the watermelon.
Yeah. Yeah. But yeah, though, like Northern Lion, he also plays a bunch of different games, and he's gaining popularity. He's also got like his Twitch stream and whatnot. But
we also have to think about like Donkey. Like Donkey told everyone, like I'm done with League, and then he stopped doing League, and he dipped, but he's still fucking chugging.
Yeah.
Well, no, because he's really funny though. Like I can see he swapped over to some other like just his comedy in his videos are hilarious. He doesn't need to do League. Yeah, he does like his own reviews of games.
Like game reviews.
I don't agree with some of his reviews though. Like
I mean like when I say he has other things, like he had other things while he was making League videos, didn't he?
Oh yeah. He transitioned very well.
Because like he did. Go ahead.
I think that was the problem with people like if you guys ever watched Kiori.
Oh yeah.
I like Kiori.
After he quit League, he lost quite a few subscribers. He dropped under 1 million. I know that much.
That sucks.
And then, his YouTube career got so bad to the point where he went back and made another League video after saying he was going to not play League anymore. And then he made one more League video, and then kept trying to not play more League. And it didn't work, so he made an entirely new channel. I think it's just called Barney Plays Games. Something like that.
Yeah. I mean, you also have to think about his girlfriend. I don't know if they're still together, if they got married, or whatever happened with her. But Janie, she, uh, the only thing weird about her was her eyes are a little far apart. But I mean, I'm not. No, shut up. That's exactly what I'm trying to avoid here. No, no, no. It's like,
I don't know why
No,
that was
like-
funny.
no, like there's nothing really all that weird about her. She had like a high pitched voice, and her eyes were a little far apart. That's literally it.
Yeah.
But people were just like super mean, and
Yeah.
she read all the comments and stuff of people telling her like Kiori could do better than you, and there were probably a lot of like probably a lot of guys were saying it, but there's probably a lot of girls because like Kiori had a lot of fangirls
Oh yeah,
I
yeah.
know.
because he was like the cute British boy with a funky hair, and they were just like telling her like she should like end herself, and she basically like walked away from the channel. She's like, I'm gonna leave the channel up because if people find it and they watch a couple views, I'm gonna get a little extra in my paycheck. But like, I'm done. Like, I'm done listening to y'all attack me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good for
Um,
her.
When it comes
Yeah, and you also have to think about like a lot of these dead channels. A lot of them probably have something to do with like just outright, just awful people.
oh yeah,
Like making multiple accounts just to attack somebody.
that was a problem
Yeah.
with JonTron for a while because he got attacked for his political views,
Hmm.
and so
Yeah.
he went on like a 8 or 9 month hiatus before he uploaded his next video.
Yeah, because people, think that you can enjoy something that is created by someone if they have like different opinions, or if they're wrong opinions, or I should say wrong opinions. That's like they're like what they know about the world might be incorrect, or the information might be incorrect, and they will apologize, and people will still be like, no, you just completely cut that person from like your brain because like someone makes one mistake and it's over.
Oh,
Some people will
especially
they will
on the
close their
internet.
mind out.
Yeah.
On the internet, yeah, because it's everything's like there's no person there, so there's no, you're not confronting the real person. You just screen text information. That's about it, and it's easy to just cut things off at that. At like when it's like with like letters back then too. If you never met anybody for like such a long time or saw another person, you were just receiving letters. So that was the case, I only know about that because of history class.
I was just curious, like about going back to JonTron real quick. Like if he had still been a part of Game Grumps when people were like boycotting him or like calling him or like being a dick to him about his political views, do you think Game Grumps would have suffered?
Well, Game Grumps is also like
No.
it's I don't know. I don't think he would have gotten that far because Aaron sort of dials it back, and they have all those people editing it.
It's very dialed back, yeah.
It's not that his political views came out in like a tweet. It wasn't in one of his videos.
Yeah.
So like the Game Grumps company doesn't really have control over what John tweets.
Hmm.
Or at least as far as I know, they don't hold the rights over their Twitter accounts, that would be kind of shitty. Because I know like Smosh, when they worked
Oh, boy.
they worked for some company that they sold themselves to back in like 2008. Defy Media, that's it. Defy.
Hmm.
When they
Oh,
sold,
there was a big scandal with that.
yeah, when they were still working for them, like all their social media, their Facebook, their Twitter, their Instagrams, all of that belonged to Defy, and anything they posted had to go through them.
Mm-hmm.
So like, I don't believe it's the same case with Game Grumps. So they're free to like say whatever they want. So his tweet probably would have still gone out. And I just don't know if like Game Grumps would have suffered just because of all the personalities on there. I think that the personalities of the people would have shined through how people feel about how someone feels about a politician or whatever.
We also have to think about the Game Grumps like community, like the dedicated Game Grumps community.
Oh yeah.
I've seen the Game Grumps like comments. Apart from people getting upset because they're, a gaming channel dedicated to gaming, but they're bad at games.
Oh, it's hilarious. It's hilarious.
I'm the type of person who gets like really ticked off when I see something like that. So if I watch them play any game that I'm like mildly good at, I'm like, oh, I can't watch this.
I can only watch it if they are themselves funny and
Yeah.
they know that they're making the mistakes and they're calling it out. Like I can't
Right.
stand watching. This is why I have a lot of problems with like let's plays like that, let's play videos and whatnot. Is
Mhm.
that they will you like, and this you can see this in comments too. They will make mistakes or they won't see anything on screen that's like right there in front of them. And I know tunnel vision is a thing sometimes, but like when I grew up with video games, I was like hounded my own dad because he played a game. He's like, "You gotta check everything in the level and all this other stuff," you know. And so like I take my time to check out everything and just find every little, you know, comb the levels and stuff like that. And when I watch them, like, you know, and then they'll miss something that's supposed to be obvious, you know, something in design wise, like there's a
Mhm.
glowing light and there's an object there, and they just walk right by, and I'm like, come on.
I think that's why my like
Come on.
the everyone's favorite thing from them is the Kirby Dream Course.
Oh yes.
Those are great.
Yes, yes.
Because if you've ever played like a golf game or something similar to it, you know, Mike, you would have a little bit of experience with this. Like, it's really
Fuck
easy to
you.
mess up.
We played Mario Golf, and he dominated me because I've never fucking played Mario Golf before. And
I was close
and
to
he was
beating
like,
him.
and he was like, "Oh, I don't even remember the fuck you said. It was something super simple that I didn't realize because the first time I picked the game up." And he's like, "Oh, why didn't you do this?" And I was like, "What the fuck do you mean? I didn't know I was supposed to." He's like, "You did it the whole
No,
time."
no, no. It's like, so there's the full bar, and then there's like a little indicator that has a number on it that says like 124 yards. And it points to one direct location. I'm like, Mikey, why are you hitting it so hard? And he's like, I'm hitting it how hard. It's telling me to hit it. And I was like,
I thought
there's
he
an
was-
indicator that says you only go up to that point.
I thought
Yeah.
Why do you think I'm hitting it to that point?
I
He went,
thought hitting it.
and then he just started smacking into the woods.
I thought hitting the full bar was how far the line was.
No.
Yeah, yeah. No, yeah, no, that could be
Cause one,
misconstrued
I mean,
or misunderstood.
you may not realize this. I mean, it's really hard to tell, but I don't fucking play golf games.
Yeah. Golf games,
Seems
like
like a
the
personal
just the general golf games are fun for like is specifically like this kind of thing for like when you want to just like play something and then talk about something. Like that's again back to like back to Teenagers. They stopped playing like active games and started just playing golf with friends.
Yeah, golf with your friends.
And I like golf with friends.
That seems kind of like, it seems
A fun done.
well, it's one of those games where like you can really fuck with your friends though. I think.
Oh yeah, yeah, it's great.
I mean, but back to like YouTubers that like are fucking dead or just gone. Y'all remember Eagles 3?
Eagles 3, yes.
Man, sometimes on my feed, I'm like I'll be scrolling through Facebook or something.
Yeah.
And I'll just see Ray William Johnson posting Facebook skits, and like they're all right. They don't really make me laugh. It's more of like it's 3 a.m. and I'm lying in my bed, and I'm watching stuff, to just watch stuff.
I think it's a problem of just burning out or not adapting well enough to the YouTube landscape. You know, it just has changed. You either have such a broad like idea of what your channel is and what people watch for, you know, your content as in you or what you play, you know, and yeah, big shout out to the shout out to Helix Snake. I loved watching him. He only got like 159,000 subscribers, but I watched him because of his hilarious skate videos where he glitched the hell out of the game. Like he glitched the hell out of the game. And it was funny. And everyone the thing in his community is that everyone knew that if he ever got a chance to play a game, he'd find glitches. He'd just find them. And it was hilarious. He'd record them and upload them. And I've only he's been posting like Ori 2 gameplay recently, but I haven't seen many of his newer videos in a while, but I liked watching him, but he's kind of become irrelevant in my opinion. I don't think it's ever been like a career for him. So
What about you, Alyssa?
Well, the person I said before is like Minecraft YouTubers, like Sky does Minecraft and all of them.
Didn't his
Uh,
career go down the drain because he started cursing on his channel or something like that?
Well,
I'm
I
not
think
sure.
that, and then he also turned into like a SoundCloud rapper instead of doing Minecraft videos.
Hey, you're lying.
And then he had like this whole
Wait.
scandal with his ex-wife,
Oh,
where she was like, there was like a whole falling out with them, and like her taking his kid away from him, and there's like a lot going on. But he like actually did turn into a SoundCloud rapper. Literally, look it up. Look it up.
hold on.
He was a SoundCloud rapper before SoundCloud rappers were a thing.
Oh, speaking of YouTubers, I don't know how this person found my Discord, but I'm not gonna say their name, but like this Roblox YouTube account found my Discord and messaged me and was like, "Hi." These are all separate messages, by the way. "Hi, Wonder, can you sub to me?" And then linked their YouTube and said, "I'll sub to you." And then at noon they just said hi again. And like I feel bad not responding, but I don't want to respond because I'm not gonna sub to them because I don't want YouTube stuff. I don't want YouTube stuff. I don't want Roblox stuff on my YouTube feed.
Aww.
Yeah.
What if it's just a kid?
It probably is, but the content they make doesn't interest me, so I have no reason to subscribe to them.
Yeah, it is a misunderstanding of like just subscribing in general.
I don't want people to I don't want people to subscribe to me so I have a bigger number. I want people to subscribe to me because they enjoy what I make.
Content.
And because you want a bigger number.
Yes.
Yeah. Well, it's like the secondary.
Speaking of which,
you know?
Matt, you subscribe to me?
No. That,
I am.
I think I am.
You are.
No,
Alyssa. You
once I
subscribed the other day.
make my secondary channel for art preview and art portfolio stuff.
But Ray William Johnson, I used to listen back when I was in
oh, wow.
He just like flat out retired, didn't he?
yeah,
Yeah.
because
He was just like done.
he was just he wasn't enjoying it anymore, and like he also made music, but the company he was making music with, they were like, yeah, all of the rights to everything all belong to us. Your favorite Martian band name, the characters that you made with the music, all of the music, it's all ours, and anything you make under your favorite Martian band name belongs to us. So the guys running the band, they're like, okay, we quit.
Yeah, no, so
Let's
that
go.
very point right there is why I hate companies owning stuff like that. Like the rights itself, like just holding on to something like that is useless. It's completely flat out useless. You're not gonna ever like that name, that brand, that whatever, that owning of the music and the owning of the band name and what they do, it's pointless.
See,
It's gone.
the only way I would ever commit myself, if I got big, I would only ever commit myself to being a part of like a company or something if it was run by another YouTuber. Like like Good Mythical with
Yeah.
with Rhett and Link.
Yeah. Yeah.
I would totally work.
To... oh my god.
Was that
Yeah.
Hitler?
Third Reich. Yeah.
Was that what?
Was that Hitler?
No.
Because you played it earlier. Because you played it earlier, and you were saying, and you said it was Hitler, and I was like, okay.
It was just a random German guy.
To go back over
Wow.
my point.
That makes me sound terrible.
Yeah, it is.
To be fair, Matt said it was Hitler earlier.
Yeah. No. Yeah. To be fair, I was a witness of this.
It's probably a good thing because it was Hitler.
God, what the fuck?
To be to go back over that point is that like companies, yes, they do have to copyright things or have ownership of like certain I guess franchises and stuff like that to protect them, but like afterwards just completely owning it, I feel that like that's a little too much power for companies that own things that people make like that. For that kind of thing is like if you lose the people that make that that IP, that initial like brand or concept art or media, you lose that. It's like Vsauce not having Michael. You know, you literally can't do Vsauce without Michael.
Yeah.
I don't want to ever watch it, or like Vsauce 2 with Jake or Vsauce 3. Like,
never watched Vsauce.
what?
I haven't watched a single Vsauce video.
Neither have I.
I've watched
I don't think I would
pretty much all of the Vsauce videos, Vsauce 2 and Vsauce 3, and I like all of the people. And it's sad that Jake, I'm pretty sure it's Jake. That's his name. I think it's his name. Second one is the gaming one, and then the third one, or I could be getting that wrong, but the third one and the second one is one of the gaming ones, and they do like gaming videos, and it's really cool and interesting to like points about games and stuff like that in their own weird, interesting methods. You know, Vsauce is known for, and he has cancer, I'm pretty sure, and he's been fighting it for a while, and they like Vsauce started going. I think it got like grabbed in terms of ownership. Michael's not on it anymore, and I don't think he has control over that. I'm not entirely sure what's going on with that, but it's sad because I'd like to see more Vsauce, and Michael himself wants to do more Vsauce, and he's been doing like this like mind show or something like that. I'm not sure.
Is it just me, or is it really cute when Sean talks about something he's really interested in?
Yeah, he can go on for. I was thinking about that like when he was talking like a few minutes ago. He can go on for hours about some of this stuff.
If I'm super interested, I can continue. I love certain aspects of or certain topics, and I think that like this is very interesting because there's a lot of YouTubers that come and go, and some that outlast really strangely. One of my favorite ones that I've actually been watching has been if you saw like how popular this one's more popular than like irrelevant, but he only makes videos every couple months and they always get millions of views because why wouldn't they? Primitive technology. If you haven't seen any of the primitive technology,
that's the guy.
That guy,
like,
I forgot about him.
he's like builds this,
John Plant is his name. He wrote a book on all the techniques, and he literally takes time to research, look into old primitive methods of technology to make things. Like he's made concrete in the woods with the tools he made himself and the shelters that he made himself, and it's all cool stuff. And he's right now trying to make iron. Like that's the hardest thing you can do.
Oh my gosh!
Wait, real quick,
that reminds me of something.
Okay, go ahead, because this is gonna get off this topic.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
well, on this topic, YouTube recommended at 2 a.m. is wild because last night I got recommended a video like kind of like that. It's not the same guy. It's some different guy I've never heard of. But he literally like had like a pickaxe that he built himself, and he dug out this like whole underground beach house, or not beach house, like pool house thing, and it like has stairs and it goes down and there's a pool, and he like got all the water himself.
Dude, what was the durability on that pickaxe?
That's literally that was one of the comments was like, dude, how is this pickaxe not broken yet?
It's netherite.
Yeah.
So I just had a question. Do Jake and Logan Paul still upload to YouTube?
Yes.
Yes.
They do?
Oh.
Okay.
Oh yes.
Yeah.
Okay. I wasn't sure. Like I forgot. I
don't know how they're still.
I haven't seen any of their
Children.
Filmed a dead body in the woods.
Yeah, I forgot about them. I must have had like Paul's or something, bro.
Paul's?
Paul's, yeah.
They're a channel that never dies.
Oh, Shay Carl.
Oh, he had like
Carl.
a big scandal where he cheated on his wife.
Yeah, he had like a whole.
And he got like exposed, and they still make videos.
That's
not popular.
disrespect.
What about the
They're making videos. Look it up.
Onisen, or what was the?
What about Daddy 5-0?
I don't even know who that is.
Oh no.
The guy who was abusing his children.
Those
What?
videos will literally make me cry. He literally like he encouraged his kids to punch each other in the face.
What?
Mhm.
Because there were two kids, the youngest two, they were adopted, and the dad who ran the channel, well, it all blew up because of this video of them like quote unquote pranking their kids, and they like put I don't even know what it was. It was like some sort of washable ink on the carpet, and they like started screaming at them and like be like, "Who the fuck did this?" and like making them cry
Jesus.
and be like, "Just kidding, we put it there, like it was a joke," and like they were actually like traumatizing these children, and
That's
people exposed
gaslighting.
them.
Isn't that gaslighting? I'm 100% sure that's gaslighting.
Well, and just look
Isn't
up videos.
gaslighting
Honestly,
the term used for like when women lead men on, or vice versa?
No,
that's
no,
blue balls.
gaslighting is
No.
when you like.
That's not what
That's not
that's
blue
I'm
balls.
called.
100% sure that's
When
gaslighting.
you-
I might be
What is
wrong about
Yeah.
this.
What is gaslighting?
Blue balls is just something where the body thinks that it's about to have sex.
Yeah, exactly.
And it
They're
starts
always
no,
going
it's-
get
no, and it starts
Gaslighting-
creating
gas-
sperm and it hurts.
Gaslighting, in definition, is manipulating someone by psychologically means into questioning their own sanity. So, like
Yeah.
Okay.
punishing someone or like for something they may have not done or something like that and then like they not realizing that they're being led on
They literally
or
like made it into games. And be
yeah,
like,
that's
the one who loses has to get punched in the face by their sibling.
Oh, we're back.
And then
We're back. What is his name?
Daddy of 5.
Daddy of 5. I've never heard that.
Wow. It was a couple years ago. Like 2017 maybe.
yeah that person should probably have this, you know.
Though they got their kids taken away.
Good.
Yep.
They lived in
Good.
Maryland. They lived in Maryland. They lived around you guys.
Oh,
For real?
yeah, Maryland.
Yeah. I'm
Well, I'm
almost
glad
positive.
because that's you were psychologically harming those children, and then they might grow up to have problems in society. They might not
Yeah.
understand how to treat people or themselves.
Onision though is a completely
Oh,
different
Nision,
story.
that's what I was about to bring up
He's
too.
the one who's getting like investigated by Chris.
Oh yeah, Chris Hansen
because-
is going straight after him,
I
and
actually-
Yeah.
I actually know nothing about him. Because I
Onision,
Onision?
yeah, no, I know like I know like he has like
he's an idiot.
I know that he's like prayed after little girls or something like that.
Yeah.
Okay.
He also
That's the extent of my knowledge.
real quick though, he also I'm trying to remember who a certain YouTuber went and talked about him. I'm gonna have to remember it later, but there's one YouTuber who does like vlogs and stuff like that. And he's talking about how Onision lives in a house on a certain like plot of land. Behind it is like certain marshes and stuff like that. And there are laws, like special environmental laws, where you're not supposed to destroy that environment because it's important to ecosystems and stuff like that.
Mhm.
And he actively went ahead and destroyed it. And like people were like telling him, you can't do that. Like his neighbors were like, you know that there's like, and they all reported him, and I'm pretty sure he got fined a lot of money. So
He was getting
Yes, he
investigated
did.
by the FBI
oh yeah.
for
He's
like
done a lot of
his
stupid
like
things.
child predatory.
Well, his like
actions.
girlfriend and him tried to what's the term when you're like trying to I forget like younger
Grooming.
Groom.
yeah, grooming, yeah, where you they were grooming one of his fans
Yeah.
and then she moved in with them. I don't know.
Yeah. And then she went. Yeah, they were being.
Yeah, good thing that Chris Hansen's on the case because he's definitely gonna get his and he
Um,
also went to court or with a suit and a bulletproof vest, and you could see it. He looked like a slob.
yeah, I knew nothing about him, like, but I've seen
I haven't watched any of his videos.
seen,
I don't
like,
think he's.
drama. I haven't seen any of his videos either, but I knew like Drama Alert with like Keemstar and Scarce. They've like covered him a bunch, but I haven't watched a Drama Alert video or Scarce.
I'm sorry.
I haven't
You
watched
saying
also-
drama alert literally reminded me back to like the YouTuber thing of like who fell off.
Yeah.
Basherverse.
who?
Oh my God, the guy
that
who like
guy.
literally. The guy who freaked out on Drama Alert, or he like made a video and it was
Yeah, he was like, I just wanted to leave my room when there was
Because-
people saying that he is doing child predatory things too.
Huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, you're not well versed.
I don't know who this person is.
Oh my
Yeah,
gosh.
I'll say I've
You
never.
need to
I
do
don't
more
want.
research, bro.
What about
I don't want
what about Tyler Oakley? Does he make videos anymore?
Yeah.
He does?
Tyler
Okay.
Oakley.
I just
Yeah.
haven't heard. I haven't heard anything from Tyler Oakley since he put that book out like 3 years ago, 4 years ago, something like that.
Very long time ago.
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't.
I
I don't know that situation. I don't watch Drama Alert. I think I don't
did
like
watch
Keemstar.
Drama Alert.
Keemstar is just.
I think
A
Keemstar.
meme.
I just thought Keemstar was funny.
I think he's a meme.
Yeah.
I can laugh at some of his things. I just think he's.
Oh my gosh.
Oh.
There's so many YouTubers I hate though.
I don't.
Marsha Paytas. Hate.
Who?
Absolutely hate her. She. What?
Nothing. Matt said something to me in a DM that's really fucking terrible. You're not allowed to say that.
Yeah,
He's getting red taped right now.
I specifically asked him
Yeah.
not to say it out loud because I know it's bad. Like even for me, it's real. I'll tell you guys after.
Oh,
Yeah.
Onision also wrote. He wrote books, and like YouTube recommended while the drama was happening. Recommended like these videos critiquing it, and they went over. Like just the general gist of the book, and oh my god, it's awful. Like it is literally
yeah,
the
I've seen
cringe.
those
It is a
videos.
cringe fest. Like if you want to really go like what? Why were you compelled to write this?
Yeah.
Literally, like go like just type in
His
Onision book.
Twitter.
Like
His Twitter's the most disgusting thing I've ever
Oh
seen.
my god.
Very vulgar, like sexual things.
Yeah.
Thank
Yeah.
you.
I don't understand why people like retweet like sexual things and stuff on Twitter. It's not,
I don't know.
If you want to look at it, if you want to like it if you're using Twitter for your porn or whatever, that's great. Don't put it on my feed.
You know,
Honestly.
Yeah.
I don't know. Like it'd be one thing if it's just like you're trying, because I don't use social media. I only made a Twitter
Neither do I.
because I was like, yeah, I want someone to tweet something funny at me if this ever takes off, and that'll be a source of entertainment.
Yeah.
So I was like, yeah, just put my Twitter in the thing. But like, Instagram seems like where everyone gets real thirsty, but
Yeah.
they let titties on Twitter, don't they?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
full
So like,
nudity.
I mean, if you're really just trying to skim through and find like popular porn stars, like I guess going on like an actual adult website would be the thing to do. But then again, it might not be the type of thing you're looking for.
See, I
Will
don't want to.
Tumblr?
I'm sitting here eating my fucking graham crackers. I don't want to. I'm looking at funny tweets. I don't want to see, Joey retweeted, some girl getting her fucking back ravaged or whatever.
Yeah. No, just massive titties. Mhm.
Oh my god.
Yeah, a Tumblr will never recover.
I
Speaking
never
of dead channels,
once. Never
Just take the
once.
match and just drop it on the gasoline that's like spilled
That's a
all
porn site.
over. What?
I find it
Tumblr.
weird.
No,
No,
that
they got
died.
rid of all of it.
It got purged. Like
Did you
that
know
was
that?
It used to be a porn site.
yeah, it used to. Well, no.
It was a good one, too.
Tumblr was a very very highly artistic place where people used
Shut up. Not you,
They
Sean.
used-
Shut up.
they took time.
Artistic.
Yes.
No, that's not what that's not what I was laughing at. I was laughing at the fact that like, I don't know, the way he was saying it just reminded me of someone just saying like, hentai is art. Look at it.
No, no.
No, that's from The Office. Stanley says that, he says,
Tumblr even purged like
it's
is like
called
trying to
hentai.
Tumblr was even trying to purge like people who do like art models, like actual like just nudity itself, and it's like that's kind of outrageous. Like, and like there's also like I saw that history like blogs were getting hit hard because they had some of the art You know, back then, you know, they like the form of just nudity wasn't really that big of a deal, you know.
Sean.
And so like those, you know, those blogs got killed. It's like, thank you for bringing me back to reality.
There goes gravity.
Oh,
No,
I remember. Oh, what is the name of the guy who made Annoying Orange?
oh,
Fred?
God. You're bringing this.
No,
back.
No,
Fred.
no.
Listen, I know we're talking about like 2010 YouTube, but like,
Dude, remember when The Annoying Orange was a TV show on Cartoon Network?
yeah.
I don't remember.
I sort of phased out of it at that point. I think I got lucky.
I'm good.
I saw one episode.
Yeah.
It was pretty bad. But what's the name of the guy? Hold on. Oh, annoying orange.
Fred.
Shut up. It wasn't Fred.
Yeah.
Was it Dane Bro? Was that it? Dane Bo? What is it? Something
That's
like
not
that.
Fred.
I don't know.
That's
I don't
not Fred.
know. That's not Fred.
Not Fred.
Annoying.
What happened to Fred?
Orange.
Actually.
He sold his channel after he got famous, because he got his show on Nickelodeon. So I think he just like stopped.
Oh, Nick. That's what it
He
was.
stopped like uploading to YouTube, I think, and then
Mm-hmm.
after he died off, he sold his channel to some to a bunch of kids, I think, and they started uploading under a new name, and it was just like a bunch of people were like, "What the fuck? Who are these people, and why am I getting notification from them? I don't know who these people are."
Oh,
Why
he
am I
suckered
subscribed?
kids out of
Dude,
it then.
Remember
Well, he
Flappy
probably
Bird?
didn't sell it to him for much.
Okay. I
Did
was
he?
like,
I don't know.
I didn't look that
Unless
up.
one of their
That-
dads was like super rich and he bought it for them.
Sure, okay. Then technically you could argue it's not
Yeah,
suckering.
eat the rich.
I don't know how to say this name, but his YouTube account was called Danebo,
Dane
but I don't
Bell.
know I don't know how to say his last name. Bodigheimer?
That's a weird way to say Fred.
I'm just saying, remember Flappy Bird?
That's not a YouTuber.
I know, but I'm just saying like old things. Alright, I'm just gonna stop talking now.
I'm gonna go ahead and go out on a limb
No. You're
and
good.
say Flappy Bird is probably a YouTuber, not a very big one.
Oh,
Yeah.
God.
I looked up Danebo. I didn't look up. I looked up Annoying Orange creator, and Dane Bodigheimer came up. Just to make you happy, Lucas.
He's dead.
No, I don't believe so.
I'm lucky.
Lucas. No, Lucas, the guy who made Fred, appeared in the people also search for thing. But I'm looking at this and like it's like taking a trip down memory lane, looking at like the people who also pop up. Justine.
Oh yeah,
She made videos.
I knew that. Probably.
Bro,
I
hold on,
assume
let me-
so.
I don't think so, but while I look this up, Tobuscus. What about him?
Oh,
Oh
boy,
no,
are we gonna
he's
talk about
canceled.
him?
Canceled.
I don't know.
Absolutely canceled.
I know he like did drugs and stuff.
He like
That's
raped girls.
Didn't know
So.
that. What?
That was the whole thing.
Bro,
Yeah.
I didn't know this because I don't really keep up that well with YouTube drama. The only time I did was back like when Logan Paul and Jake Paul were like faking all that shit between each other. Where they were like, "Oh, Logan was like, "Oh, I'm gonna release the third verse or whatever the fuck it was called," and he was like, "Never mind, I'm
Yeah.
giving it to Jake," and Jake burned it. But no, Logan actually still had it, and it got leaked or whatever.
Yeah.
That's the
Yeah.
only. And then after that, I was like, okay, I don't feel like keeping up with YouTube drama anymore.
That in my opinion, I hate that YouTube drama because the content is just I don't go to YouTube for that. I use YouTube for like gaming and like interesting topics.
And
I don't
yet,
do it for dumb vlog shit.
I don't know. A little bit of drama. Here's the thing. Everyone says they don't like drama. It's because they don't like drama
That's
in
not
their
the
own
drama I'm
life.
talking about.
No one likes drama in their own life. I for one, enjoy seeing a little bit of drama pop up on my newsfeed. I'd be like, ooh, who did what now?
Oh no, like
Ooh, Robert Downey Jr. drinking again? That looks pretty fun.
I always like if I start watching a drama video, I will get into a loop and I will be here till 5 a.m.
No.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Like how Sky Williams and Leah B from Donkey had a falling out because Sky had a thing
Yeah.
for Donkey.
Oh.
Sky had a what? A thing?
He's always had a crush on Donkey.
Yeah.
What? I didn't know this.
Yeah.
Damn. Huh.
He literally says it in like all of his videos.
Mm-hmm.
I don't watch Sky. I don't watch Sky.
I don't
But
watch
then
Sky
again,
anymore.
well, good, because he doesn't make videos.
Yeah, he barely makes videos anymore.
Sky was doing a thing where, for a long time, no one really, like, there was no, like, mass unsubscribe. Like, people would sort of filter out on their own.
Mm-hmm.
But he would do this thing where he'd say, "Hey, guys, I'm back."
And then he would leave.
And then, and then he would make, like, 5 videos, all within, like, a month. And then he'd burn himself out. Like someone who goes to the gym every year and they go entirely too hard at the very beginning. They get super sore and then they're like, I don't want to do this anymore.
Yeah.
And then it repeats and repeats and repeats, and that's the exact thing he's doing. And I know now he's been on Twitch and he's trying to get a dedicated following on there. And something that he can sort of like...
Sorry.
We're in the middle of recording, by the way.
Sorry.
Yeah, I would say.
What the heck?
Sort of like
Probably like this.
trying
They're
to
admins. They can join whenever they want.
Oh my
yeah,
god.
trying to get into like a consistent streaming thing,
Yeah.
so that he has like a schedule to go on, that he can get back into the rhythm of things and like upload again on YouTube. And at this point, I really think he should just upload a video. Just like don't make an apology video. Just start tossing them out.
You're right. Well, that is like insecurities, like taking hold of a person. Is that like them going like, I'm back, or I'm sorry, I've been missing. It's not like you'll see like the more like lenient casual YouTubers come in and just like make good videos, and then they get super popular just for just simple videos, and they're not talking directly too much to the viewer. It's just like that's another thing that I really hate, is like the extreme that like there is like data and statistics going like, oh, if you say this, people mentally just subscribe or like and all this other stuff. But I don't subscribe to that kind of like thought process, and I hate that. I'd rather just you make good content. I'm gonna be like, yes, like, subscribe, sure, bell, okay. But that whole like stopping and starting and stopping and starting is like, just make videos. Just shut up and make the video. You know.
Damn.
Well,
Um.
what about Soviet Womble?
Oh, God, I love Soviet Womble though.
No, he still makes videos. He just makes them like really infrequently.
Yeah, he just
Well, 'cause
he just uploads.
He's
whenever he
bigger on
wants.
Twitch.
He's bigger on Twitch, and also he's also a big part of this clan, ZF, and they handle things, and
He
he's got a
uploaded, 3 days ago.
yeah. I watched that video, the Vietnam
The Rising Storm.
Rising Storm. Yeah,
Yeah.
that was hilarious. I loved it. Like all of his editing has gotten a lot better too. I love it. It's hilarious. His content is what I would strive for
Yeah, no,
if I were to make.
big inspirations for me, because like
Mhm.
Soviet Womble's a big inspiration for me, because I can't.
Oh God.
He's like him, Kaif, which
no.
was a World of Warcraft.
I love
YouTuber.
Kaif. Yeah, I watch.
Yeah, I
Kaif.
like Kaif too. I don't play World of Warcraft. I just like Kaif.
My biggest inspiration, I'm guessing it would be along for you, Mikey, would be Kraken.
Actually, I've never watched Kraken.
I don't know what that is.
Kraken was he didn't used to speak in his videos, so his older videos had a lot of, he would, a lot of it was hilarious because of how he played the games, and he usually used to just play by himself and do like, subtitles, and it was hilarious. And now he's kind of changed, which is still good. It's pretty funny, but he plays with like his group of people, like Bed Banana.
I don't know. I've never really been good at recording on my own.
Yeah.
I always just feel like I need someone else there to bounce off of, which is why I really want other people to get VR stuff because I want to record stuff in VR.
Oh, I have my VR stuff. I just need to find space.
Like, I really want to make like a Blade and Sorcerer, like a Half-Life Alex Half-Life Alex video, but just recording on my own fucking sucks.
Is that multiplayer for
Alex? I
I
don't
know.
think so.
Isn't Blade?
You're telling me we can't have virtual sex in Half-Life Alex?
No.
You're telling me I can't make you fuck a head
Blade,
crab?
isn't Blade and Sorcerer like? Is that? I thought that was 2 players.
Is it called Blade and Sorcery? I think it is.
I think it is.
Swords and Sorcery? I don't remember what it's called.
Oh, is that the one where you can be a dwarf? You got a pickaxe?
No.
I want to play that game.
It's
I
the
don't know
one
what
where you
game
can
I'm talking
basically
about.
like fight with swords and use magic and stuff like that. And they added
It's
a
in the
bunch of
name.
stuff. Yeah.
Well, yeah, no, there's a dwarf in the one I'm thinking about, and it's got swords and sorcery. And he's
Hmm.
got a pickaxe too, and he can hit the ground.
Highly.
God. Oh God.
Oh, sorry, that
Highly-
was like either gonna be a burp or me leaving to throw up because that felt terrible.
He's gonna upchuck. I highly recommend Kraken 2 if you want to like another inspiration,
Well,
because that's my inspiration
Another
for video.
one of my inspirations is like both Fitz and Swagger Souls. I watched a lot. I watched a lot of their videos and like, originally like I knew I wanted to caption everybody,
Mm.
in my videos,
Mm.
and then like I was thinking about color captioning, and then I saw how good it looked on like Fitz's channel and Swagger Souls, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna do this. I'm actually, and so that's just why it takes me so long to do it, is because I have
Yeah.
my life outside of playing video games where I work as an actor pretty much 5 days a week, the
Mm.
entire day.
Mm-hmm.
So like my videos get put out like really slow, but like during the quarantine, it's super. I can probably get a video finished like every week, and it's just because like I'm inexperienced, and like once I get better software and whatnot to record and to edit, it'll be way easier. I cannot
Even
wait.
hardware too.
Huh?
Even hardware, because the better hardware you get, and then like you'll be able to handle some
My
hardware
dream
and
is to have like a computer just for editing, or like a laptop or something. I would love
yeah.
it.
My dream would just have my PC strong enough to handle at the moment just everything I want to do. So I don't have-
Okay. No, keep going, Sean. Sorry.
Yeah, just the fact that I would love to do art, like just little animatics, not full animation. I think the other thing I want to talk about YouTube channels is like the animation story channels, because like I don't they all call themselves animation, and in my opinion I don't see that, like that's not animation, like
Right.
that's animatics, all right, that's
So-
like the people are gonna be like that's nitpicking, and like no it's not, because you're saying something you're not.
Sean, before you get too far into the animation rap, let me just paint a picture for you. So if I could have everyone close your eyes.
Okay.
So here's what I imagine. You know, Mikey, he's got his editing laptop.
Yep.
It's let me get a little closer to the microphone, because it's a cool fall day. He's wearing a nice scarf, a long jacket, stripes underneath, you know. Just looking very nice. He's got his thick-rimmed circular glasses. He's sitting at the table, typing away at his laptop, editing his video. When a fan approaches him, it's a 475-pound man eating a cheese croissant. The flake of the croissant going all over his brand new editing laptop.
Mikey looks up from the laptop and says, "Matt, what the fuck are you doing
I like
here?"
your videos. He then pulls a second, much more disheveled croissant out of his pocket and puts it up
Wait.
into Mikey's mouth.
My glasses, I'll have you know, are not circular.
Well, no, this is years from now.
I will
Years.
never wear circle glasses.
Yeah. You look too much like Tintin.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. Yeah. like I said, I would like to see that. Like, I would like to be there for like just when you do your edits, and I want to get started with like art stuff. I have to fix my PC and the programs because my drawing tablet's like just been all over the place with like not working properly and smoothly, and it's annoying. But I really would like to do animatics because in my opinion, you could get animatics done on YouTube. Like that's what most commentary like channels are that do like their animation, quote unquote.
Yeah.
But that, in my opinion, isn't animation. Like the animation channels I've watched before are like GOEXE. He's not as popular
What
or
about
relevant,
what's
but
his
he's
name?
great. He's pretty
What
good.
was his name? I would consider it animation channel. The channel, what's it called? Over easy. What the fuck is it called? It was like
Grade A, under A.
Grade A under A. That's it. Over easy.
Over easy.
No, that's not animation.
Okay, I wasn't sure. I've never watched any of his
No.
videos.
No.
I just know that he has like that. I just know that he has like that stick figure of like the crimson chin look to him.
Yeah.
I'm trying to remember, or I'm trying to look at what YouTube channels I know that are really good animations because
I mean, I think while you do that, I think that like along with getting that laptop, I think the biggest dream is like having like an office and stuff, and like being able to and like getting big enough to where like it can be a company, and it can be something like where I could hire my friends, and like we could all work together and like come in and just we could sit at the table and record the podcast, and that's like our jobs and whatnot. That'd be fucking awesome.
love that.
Smoking or non-smoking?
I don't care.
All right, I'm bringing cigars.
I would love
I'm
to
gonna
do
get
that.
sick halfway through. And
But again, like that's also you got to be careful with who you're bringing in, because again, sometimes working with your friends might not turn out the best.
Of course,
and this is just because a lot of like I've seen things just. Best example, YouTube wise, that I've been a little sad about. Super best friends. They broke down because Matt and Pat weren't friends, and they wanted to split ways.
I mean, like,
So-
I wouldn't just hire everybody in Supreme Team. I would hire like of course, it'd be like the people who are like the biggest parts of it, and then I would hire, and then probably hire like professionals who would help us out, like with editing and whatnot.
Yeah, and I would love to learn editing in like a more within time, because I know that I could probably pick it up and just play with it and just have
Something
fun.
tells
Because
me Matt has something to say.
Jesus Christ.
Go ahead, Matt. You've got something moist on your lips.
no, I got it.
I don't like
But-
that.
I was trying to remove my own tongue. Sorry, guys, it went a little bit too
Two
far out.
Snacks. Two Snacks is a very good animation. That guy, Two Snacks he did animation. Yes, he did My Little Pony animation, but all of it was
Wait a
like
minute.
themed.
Wait a
No,
minute.
no. It was based on
Sean.
Sean
best
used
friends.
to be a
Hold on.
brony.
No. Super
Sean's
best
a
friends.
brony.
No.
No, he used
He
to
did
be a
super
brony.
best. Did two best friends or two best sisters play, which was like Luna and Celestia, and they were hilarious when he animated. But he was always constantly changing his animation. No, I'm not a brony.
Sean is my homie, but he is a brony.
No, that's dead. That's gone and dead. That's dead. I stopped watching. I hate it. That community is bad. That's bad blood.
I wouldn't know.
Don't ever go back. I'm pretty sure it's just like it's vacant. It's like don't.
So, I think we're running a little over an hour. I think the other two episodes have run about an hour or so. So I guess you guys want to end it here, or do you feel like you want to talk about more? Is there anything else?
I got another poop story.
No.
No.
And we're out.
And
Thank you for watching. We'll see you in 2 weeks, hopefully with less descriptive detail of Matt.
And
No,
you know,
I think the people are gonna want it.
I don't.
No.
Yeah,
No.
sure.
All right.
No one wanted it here.
Goodbye.
Alyssa, that's mean.
Goodbye.
You're mean.
Yeah.
Stop talking. Goodbye.
Oh.
Bye.